Welcome back to Walks with Kayla. I'm your host, Kayla New York. As you can see, I'm out and about in these streets, heading into the office. Today is an office day. So I decided to pop up on here and just have you walk with me to the bus stop. You know, my earring is falling out. Look at my earring. I made my earring. I like this one. It's like a pearl day today. Bob has lost his fucking mind. Bob, you need to get this shit together. You look at this shit. This is a mess, Bob. Bob, this is a mess. What the fuck? I stopped doing weather reports just for a couple of freaking days or weeks or months or whatever, and he has lost his mind. Bob has lost his mind. It's so cold, the snow can't melt. What is going on? But anyway, now that I've gotten that out of the way, how's everybody doing? So, I'm walking, I'm talking, you know, I'm always walking and talking. And I was just like, when this whole journey started, like, especially this leg of the journey, dog, when it started, I thought I was losing my fucking mind. I was just like, oh, I'm those people that they talk about and they put away and shit. And I was like, oh, this is not good. And like, if you grew up when I grew up, you couldn't have a different idea from the masses. It was kind of like a witch hunt. You couldn't have your own opinion, especially as a kid. And I always had my own opinion. That's probably why I stayed in fucking trouble. But anyway, I always had my own opinion. So for me, it was like hard because I was like, I didn't agree with a lot of the stuff that people did and they said. You know, I didn't agree with the fact that, okay, I'm not going to go into what I didn't agree with because that might be bad. But anyway, so it was like witch hunt. It really was. So now you can pretty much, for the most part, but you have to be careful what you say, but you could at least have an opposing opinion from someone else, especially someone who has more influence or who has more clout than you do. Does that make sense? You can be like, no, and go like I make my own table, you know, I'm not asking for a seat at your table. I have my own, you know, so that's kind of like the thing. You can come over and taste the delicacies at my table, you know, but I will never be without a table ever in my life again. And the thing is, I was never without a table. I just had people sitting there that wasn't my assignment. You understand? And they took up space, but they're no longer there. But I digress. So I thought I was losing my mind. 121%. I don't know why 21 came up, but it's 121%. I thought I was losing my fucking mind. I was just like, why am I hearing shit? You understand? Clear audience. What? I'm probably going to say the names wrong, so make a video to explain to me what it should be. And then tag me in it. But anyway, because I want you to make as much videos as I am, because if you're watching me, you're going through this shit too. You're going through this shit too, and you need people. You've gotten to the part in the journey where you're telling your spirit people, okay, so where are all these people that you're talking to me about? Where are all these people that are like-minded, that is supposed to raise whatever to the collective whatever, and all these jargons that I'm learning and designing and remembering? The thing is, if you're watching my channel, right, you're either waking up, and when I say waking up, you're remembering. I was gonna say this stuff, you know, you're remembering who you are, like who you are at your core, who you are, what you bring to the table, how you do it. And this time you are doing it with a spiritual faucet. You're doing it with the understanding of the law of equivalent exchange. You're doing it from a healed perspective, because we're removing all the stuff, all the energy, all the triggers, all the curses, all the stuff that's not supposed to be there. It's not supposed to be there. So we got to call the code forward. We got to call the code. We got to bring the code forward so that the code so when you bring it forward, you can clear it. Still can't teach you guys how to clear, I'm sorry. But yeah, but you can clear it. Do you understand? Those that know how to clear, you got to clear it. You got to call it forward. In order to clear, understand, to heal from anything, you have to look at it. You have to bring it forward. You have to call it forward and then be like, hey, you're not supposed to be here. Rewrite the code. Do you understand? Remove it and rewrite the code. We're not in the stage yet where the code is actually rewritten, because a lot of the codes are we in the stage? Yeah, we're not in the stage right now. I just muscle tested. We're not in the stage right now. Probably because you need another person to rewrite a lot of these codes, because a person caused the code. And since a person caused the code, you need a different person with a higher vibration that is sent, that is your assignment, and that is their assignment, and you get together. They call it union. You get together and you two just start rewriting shit. You're going to rewrite stuff. You're going to rewrite love stories. You're going to rewrite, partnerships. You're going to rewrite what it's like to be in a healthy relationship. You're going to rewrite a bunch of codes. I am stepping all, this is what I'm talking about. Bob, what the? I almost fell. That would have been crazy. But anyway, you're going to be rewriting codes. You understand? We're in the stage of calling the codes forward. Calling them forward, getting rid of them. That's what we're doing. Rewriting comes after. We got to clear it out first, then we rewrite it. Oh, there's a big truck. You understand? So, you have to muscle test. You have to muscle test and find out exactly what you need to do, and all that other stuff. But yeah, it's like I was saying, I got stuck on the code thing, but I was saying, it's really, I thought I was losing my mind. So if you think you're losing your mind, you might be. You do have to lose your mind to find it. You understand? Stay blessed. This is, and I'm